Somewhere in your company's DNS is a record pointing at a cloud server you deleted years ago. The address still resolves. It just points at nothing now. Anyone can walk up, recreate that server under their name, and inherit your domain's trust. It's a boring hygiene bug. Researchers just pointed an AI at 12,500 of them at once and turned boring into a nation-state weapon. Big asterisk up front because this matters. Nobody got hacked. This is research from a firm called Silent Push. They ran safe tests, left a polite security notice on everything they touched, and stole exactly 0 data. What they actually proved is scarier than a breach. How close to the button we already are. So let's talk about the button. Quick primer. You spin up cloud storage, point a subdomain at it, ship your thing. Months later someone deletes the storage to save money. But nobody deletes the DNS record. So now your subdomain points at an address that's up for grabs. An attacker claims that exact address, and every visitor trusting your domain is suddenly trusting them. Known trick, years old, super common. The problem was always finding them at scale. So Silent Push asked a nasty question. What if we looked at this the way a nation-state would? Enter the AI. They used Claude Opus 5 to massively expand the hunt, generating context-aware takeover scripts across 12,500 domains, then filtering out all the dead ends down to a precise list of several hundred that were actually exploitable. And it found targets no human attacker had spotted. The tedious part, the part that used to keep this rare, just evaporated. Then they automated the setup. The whole exploitation infrastructure, built out and armed, ready to fire in one shot. Their words, it left them, quote, one button push away from Dangle Day. The hypothetical became a very real threat in minutes. They just didn't press it. That restraint is the only thing separating a research write-up from an international incident. And these weren't nobodies. A US federal.gov domain, dangling off an unassigned Azure blob, takeover there lets you host phishing that sails past the automated filters precisely because it's a .gov. Ford, pointing at a dev application gateway, where you could harvest developers' API keys and auth headers and walk deeper into the company. Société Générale, France's largest bank. Eli Lilly, Big Pharma. All of them one forgotten record away from someone else's control. Silent Push then projected what this looks like at nation-state scale, and I want to be careful here because this next number is their estimate, not a measured fact. They argue a coordinated takeover cascade could serve malware and phishing under trusted brands, ripple through supply chains, and disrupt clinical trials and payments, with losses they put in the hundreds of billions. Take the number with salt. Take the mechanism seriously. A nation-state doesn't want your money, it wants chaos, and this is a chaos machine. So what's the real takeaway? The AI didn't invent a new attack. Dangling DNS was always exploitable. What AI removed was the human effort, so the thing that used to be rare because it was tedious is now cheap, fast, and huge. And the fix hasn't changed at all. When you delete a cloud resource, delete the DNS record that pointed at it. Audit for records aiming at things that no longer exist. That's it. Silent Push's own moral. Don't leave anything dangling. Don't be a dangler. This channel is where I break down one real AI agent attack, clearly every single day minus the hype and minus the panic. If that's your thing, subscribe and hit the bell. It's free, and it's the one button that actually tells me to keep going. And if you like this one, go watch the video on the AI hacker that ran a whole campaign by itself and broke into nothing. I'll see you tomorrow. If this was useful, subscribe. New AI agent and security breakdowns every day.